Dear Father, Mother God, we thank you for allowing us to be channels of light, love, and healing. We ask that all energy that flows through me and Maria today be grounded in Mother Earth, for she, in fact, is the living healer. We call on our guides and our angels to speak through us now. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, all that is. Hi, Maria.
Hi, Anita.
Well, Maria, I asked you, what could we talk about this morning? Okay, that's happening in our world. Well, last night we listened to debates, right? And we're not taking sides. We have our opinion. I'm sure you all have yours, and we're not here trying to change anybody's opinion about what you really feel. Okay, what's really the truth for you. But one of the things that's been blatant in all this election stuff is the lying, okay? And it's like this person says that, but then last week they said something else, and they're recorded, okay?
Correct.
They're recorded saying one thing, and then they're lying and saying another. And also, the other thing I notice is a lot of copycat stuff, and we'll talk about copycat stuff because that never works either. But you and I, we've been salespeople our whole life, okay? And I've sold cars, okay? You hear bad things about people who sell cars. I don't know. It was so easy for me. All I had to do was tell the truth, I wasn't crafty enough to know how to lie about cars. I still
And you don't have to.
Yeah, I didn't have to. And we sold timeshare, right?
Together. Yeah.
We never lied, okay? It was, yeah, this is good and this isn't. People come to work here and I tell them, well, here's the good news and here's the bad news, okay? Because you have to be able to live with both, okay?
Yes.
Because nothing is perfect in our world, okay? But when we're lying about stuff, we're hiding behind this shield, okay? You can feel that. I'm psychic, okay? I'm an empath. I can feel when people are lying to me. I immediately feel their energy. I don't have to look at their application, okay? Because I feel them. I feel who they are, okay?
Me too.
Yeah, and you do too.
Yeah.
Well, everybody does. If you just get into your solar plexus, get into your heart, and ask Holy Spirit to help you see the truth, then you will, right?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? So,
There's stones that can help you with it too. I choose a bunch of different things, Anita. I took wands with aligning yourself, kyanite, because it cleanses energy. Courage is aquamarine. We have beautiful pendants with the chakras, bracelets with grounding and chakras colors. It takes sometimes courage. You have to look yourself in the mirror and says, I've been doing this. I've been doing it. And who you really lying to? You're not lying to this. You're lying to yourself. And then you want a different outcome in your life. It will not happen. You have to go deep to yourself and says, I've been really betraying myself. Most people looking when people start lying that they betraying the masses. No, because this is that energy that eventually coming back to you. It's just like depositing to the bank account in your karma.
the bank account of your car.
Yeah, it's like you're putting money in the bank, but this is your karma that you deposit on a daily basis. And then you want to look back and you say, what kind of legacy did I really, in my 50 or 40 or 30 or 70 years, I really deposit? How much light did I give myself that eventually come back to me to hurt me? Nobody else. So a lot of people also not aligned. There's somewhere energy do not flow. So they just, it's easy to lie instead of face the truth. When I met my husband 47 years ago, I said, William, give me the good, bad, and ugly. I'm a big girl. I can face any truth, but don't lie to me. I do not like to be deceived. You deceive me once, we're finished. Because I can take it. I can, if somebody telling me the truth, I can deal with it. But lies, no, because you know what? You start a lie here, then it's get bigger, and then more and more, and eventually your whole life in the process is one big lie to yourself also.
To yourself.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So these stones will help you also align yourself, remove whatever energy is black that you're doing this to yourself. It says, I don't want to live my life in a big lie. And then I'm lying to others. And then I'm getting in a war with this person. I'm not talking war
Right,
and a
right.
thing, but in a war with people because people see it through. I can tell myself, I feel energy. I can tell when you are behind this veil, hiding something, eventually that shell has to come down.
Right.
You can only hold on for so long, and eventually your conscience says, I cannot do this anymore, unless you really don't have a conscience at all. Then won't bother you.
Right. And some people don't have a
Correct.
conscience.
That's the higher vibration that we are connecting and we're starving to become more aware of this. And it's okay to face those issues within yourself. It's better now than never. Because your life will change as a result of that.
And let's talk about copycats, because that too is a lie. Because you're pretending to be someone else. I hear in the politics, I hear, oh, that person just said that last week. Well, now this person is changing their story and they're going along with that because I guess that's a popular thing to think of.
Correct.
So they're changing. So they're copycatting what the other person says and say, I'm doing this myself. Well, a lot of times people come to me and they want to know, how did you begin this center? How did you start this center? How, and Spirit came to me in the middle of the night. It was something out of love, out of my heart. But a lot of people, they want to come to Sedona and they want to know, what can I do to be successful here? Oh, I'll open a New Age center. Okay? Well, that's okay if that's what's in your heart.
Correct.
If that's what Spirit has guided you to do. But if you're just copycatting someone else, like how many Jeep tour companies do we have?
Yeah.
Okay? I say, will somebody please come and get an original idea? An original idea could work here. And someone told me the other day that they were hired by a competitor to copy me. Okay?
There's only one you, Anita.
Yeah.
There's
They-
only one me. There's one of everyone.
Right.
Your hair is, God knows how many hairs you have. There's no one like that.
Yeah. And I said, you can copy me, okay? But the problem is you can't be me.
Correct.
Okay? And so part of my success is because I'm being me. Okay? So stop lying to yourself about who you are. Okay? Because a lot of people do that. They come here, all of a sudden they're spiritual and they're blah blah blah, and they read Melchizedek and they're blah blah blah, and they have no clue who they are. No clue. But they heard this and they're gonna regurgitate it. Okay? And it's not their truth.
Because you see, when they talk to you about all that knowledge, it's all in the head.
Right.
Oh yeah, you could read so many books, you can do this, you
Right.
can do that, you finish one book, okay, now let me go to this book. You're getting knowledge in your head, but it's nothing from here.
Right. And unless it's from here, it doesn't work.
Because
You know?
creativity comes from here.
Yeah. It doesn't
So,
work.
and you never be you, nobody's gonna be me. It's just, we all individual in the image of the universe, and all is done in perfection. We all have different gifts, and often, if you have a great idea, wonderful. But don't say, okay, I'm gonna take yours, and I'm gonna be in success. It doesn't work that way.
Right. Right.
Doesn't work. So this is stones that can help you if you have issues that you cannot face the truth, and you kind of hiding yourself behind the veil, and you're constantly deceiving yourself but not telling even the truth to yourself. Grab a kyanite, grab a pendant that's going to align your chakra. We have beautiful wands that have aligned chakra, bracelets, and it takes a courage to face it. You look in the mirror and says, I am done with this. I don't like it, and I wonder why my life is that is. So, aquamarine is wonderful for style. You got beautiful pendants, Anita. This is from Russian designer. the one of a kind, which is my favorite.
And it's faceted, which
It's
is
faceted, beautiful piece.
what
And
does faceted mean? It means it's cut. The stone is cut so that light can come to different parts of it. Yeah.
and takes the courage to face it, and you look yourself in the mirror and says, if I want my life to be different, I have to act different.
Right.
I have to
get real.
Yeah,
I have to look in the mirror and see what's really there, not the story that I'm hiding behind.
Correct.
Okay? And we got this big elections coming up and blah 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 blah, and you're hearing all this blah 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 crap, and this person says this. Okay, stop. Okay, align your chakras. Okay. Go through your chakras. There's an easy meditation to do that. You can come into the center and you could get free chakra alignment.
Correct.
We'll align your chakras for you. And then once you get aligned, okay, go in your heart and ask your higher self, Holy Spirit, okay, who's telling me the truth and who isn't? Okay? Who is for my highest and best good and who isn't? Okay. No matter what they're saying, okay, no matter what they're proclaiming, because you're being sold every minute. You're being sold, and there's a way to manipulate and sell people, and it's not okay. The best salespeople don't do that. Okay, we know.
You don't have to.
We know. It's the law of attraction doesn't work that way. It has to come from truth.
Because even Anita, when you're doing this, the person that you conveying the whatever information, like you're talking about salespeople, that person senses that. I mean,
Right.
they will sense what kind of shenanigans you pulling on me.
Right.
You sense this, especially when you get in front of people. People feel it because energy travels. It doesn't get stuck in one space.
Right.
It travels. And people can sense.
Right. Right.
So, hiding, lying, it's not serving anybody good. Nobody, including the whole world. We just have to be really pure and see through a different eye instead of the duality eye, through a single eye that would guide you to a path, that would make you choices, that would make you decision that is best, not only for the whole that is concerned, but the higher goodness of yourself.
Yeah, see, it has to be for the highest and best good, okay, of everyone. Okay, so not just what you want, okay? Because every time I pray for the highest and best good. Because I could have a wrong opinion, okay? And sometimes people, they don't want to change their opinions because the ego. My chiropractor told me this morning, he said, remember that cartoon where the angel's on one shoulder and the devil's on the other? He goes, I've been feeling like that lately, okay? He's trying to do a change in his life. And he keeps coming up, the little devil keeps coming up with the ego, right?
Yeah, the ego.
Keeps coming up with ways to get around with, but if you did it this way, you could get around that, truth. And anyway, so.
But that's true.
It's true because there's, we want what we want. The ego wants what it wants. And it will think of a way to rationalize, okay, to get what it wants, even if it's not true.
And then even it's not right.
Right.
Or good for yourself, because the minute ego gets what ego wants, drops you like a hot potatoes, and it's gone.
Right.
The heart never gonna do that.
Right.
The heart's gonna nurture, have guides to give you messages. You will align with the master who said, because we get messages every day if we're just aware of the higher vibration of all the guides and masters and angels that we have to make choices and decisions. Ego always deceives us and leaves us. Once you've done it, okay, I accomplished what I wanted. Let me go to next one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it works.
I know. And
I done it because I remember when I was listening to this, I said, oh my God, I knew it, I fall for it again. We all done it. I'm sure we all did.
We all did. But you know why? Because we want to believe that person's telling us the truth. We want, sometimes we stay in a relationship because we want to we want to believe that person, even though we know they're not telling the truth.
Correct.
But it's easier to believe the lie and stay in the relationship than to confront the truth.
But you know what you do? You shuffle this lower and lower and lower. The pain, the hurt, that suffering that eventually creates illnesses in our body and eventually will blow up, Anita. Because you can only shuffle that for so long and it will come out. And sometimes come out in so many different ways that we don't even know.
Right. Right.
So it's better to bring this at flame, deal with that, and have a peace about it.
Right. Right.
And be in harmony with the universe. Okay, I listen, I process, I want to change this, and let the universe guide you how, what, when, what you need to do.
It's so freeing.
It is freeing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's your true freedom.
Yeah. So take some time this week, okay, and think about, you know, am I really true to myself? Is this the way I want people to really see me? How freeing would it be to just be me, okay, and not have to worry about pleasing this person or pleasing that person, or this person might find out that I did something that they didn't like, you know? So this week, just let it all hang out there, okay? Let it all hang out. Yeah, this is me, like it or not. What you think of me is none of my business, okay? But I'm not gonna lie.
And we have beautiful stones to help you, jewelry, pendants, rings, earrings, name it, and we have to help you to deal with kind of stuff. You just give us a call, we pick a couple of pieces, we send it to you so you can see and you can choose what you like.
So I'm looking at this bracelet because this has hematite, and hematite is really good for grounding people.
Correct.
One of the things I notice about the psychics, they might not be lying, okay, but sometimes they're not grounded enough to hear the truth. They're picking up someone else's truth, okay? So you have to be really careful and be really grounded and make sure this is your truth and not just someone else's truth that you're picking up.
And this is very nice, Anita, because you have all the chakra colors and then the grinding.
Right, right. And these aren't expensive.
And I
They're
know,
very
I
inexpensive.
always tell people, you know, sometimes some people either very spiritual or very grounding, an hour in the middle. So if you want to be really aligned with a good vibrations, this is wonderful because you get grounded and you get spiritual because you get aligned
All the
here.
chakras, right.
Instead of going either one way or the other way.
Right, right. Okay. Well, thank you, Maria. Okay. Have a great week out there. The weather's perfect in
Oh,
Sedona.
gosh.
And come see us.